All right, let's have a look at number 5 from the revision worksheet for systems of equations. Let's take a look at number 5 first. So I gave you 5 and 10. So I'll rewrite some of these things out. By the way, I had a look at the answers, and I would actually say I do them differently to what the answers state. But nonetheless, though, I think we sort of arrive at the same place, So it's got y is equals, this is number 5. I'll put systems of equations. All right, so all right, it's a bit further down. So y squared is 12x. We've also got another equation which states that 3y is equal to 4x plus 6. And this is where the simultaneous bit comes in, because we know if we knew what y was, we could just square it and we could make it equal to 12x. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make y the subject. So I'm going to divide this by 3 and all of this by 3 and all of this by 3. So where we end up is y is 4/3 x, or 4x on 3, plus, 6 on 3 is 2. So that's now what y is. I'm just going to put that in brackets for the simple reason I'm about to square it. So now we can say that y squared equals 12, or if you like, that I'm not going to have the brackets under each other, unfortunately, but we'll just do the best we can. So 4x plus 2 times 4x on 3 plus 2, and that's my squared, but that's the y equals square. So y squared is equal to 12x. So expanding all this out, well, this times this, well, 4 fours are 16, so this is going to be 16x on 3 threes are 9. 2 times 2 is 4, so I'll just pop 4 over there and the 12x on the end over here. Then I've got 2 lots of 4x on 3. Well, 2 lots of that's going to be 8x. So plus 8x on 3. Then I've got another 2 lots of that, which is going to be plus another 8x on 3 plus 4. Now, I do want to, I'll add these together first. So this implies that. So I've got 16x on 9 plus, that's going to be 16x on 3 plus 4 is equal to 12x. So I actually want to get rid of all these 3s and 9s and so on. So I'm just going to multiply everything by 9. So if I multiply this by 9, this by 9, this by 9, and of course this by 9. So of course 9 divided by 9 leaves me, well, by the way, I'm just noticing a problem here. 4x times 4x is 4x squared. 16x squared, this should be 16x squared. Should have had that in there. That was a bit of a mistake. Okay, but 3 goes into 9 3 times, so that's going to be times 3. 4 nines, well, that's going to be 36, and 12 nines is 108. So I'm going to just now restate all of this, which is going to be 16x squared, which of course got rid of the denominator, which was what we wanted. 16 times 3, it's going to be 48. Oh, I'm going to make 48x plus 4 nines is 36 is equal to 108x. All right. So next, I'm just going to go ahead and subtract 108x from both sides. So subtract 108x, subtract 108x. So 108x divided by minus 108x is 0. So this side now is 0. So we've got 16x squared plus, well, 48 minus 108x is going to be negative. So this is not a positive, it's a negative actually. 60x plus 36 is equal to 0. Right. Okay, well, we can divide everything by 4. Yeah, that would work well. So 16 divided by 4 is going to be 4x squared. That implies that we've got 4x squared plus, well, this is going to be, sorry, actually minus, let's get straight into the minus there. Minus 15, because 60 divided by 4 is 15, and 36 divided by 4 is going to be 9, is equal to 0. Now we can go ahead and look at factorizing all of that. Well, let's see if we can. I think that works pretty well, actually, because 4 nines is going to be 36, 136, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, And that's what we're after, 3 and 12, because we know we've got 4x on both sides. Signs are going to be the same. Signs are going to be the same, and both negative. So both negative. So it's going to be 3 and 12. I wish those dogs wouldn't bark. 3 and 12, and that's where we are. So I can divide this one by 4, though I can't divide the other one. So I end up with a 4x minus 3 and this divides by 4, it's 1, and this is going to be x minus 3 is equal to 0. All right, so the factors are going to be, so either x is going to be 3, because 3 minus 3 is 0. So I'll put either x is equal to 3, or, and I got 4x minus 3. I'll actually put 4x minus 3 is 0. So if I add 3 to both sides, there we are, add 3, I'm going to run out of room, that's all. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 4. So it's going to be 3 on 4. So x is equal to 3 quarters. And that's what we've got. So we've got x is going to be 3, and x is going to be 3 quarters. So there are going to be my two x values. Now, we need to now find the y value, so I'm going to do that on the next sheet. So here we go. Let's see how we go here. So we've got, I'll write these values in straight away. So we've got x is 3, or x is going to be 3 quarters. We don't have any negatives there. And I'm actually going to take one of the original equations. I'll take the, in fact, I'll take the version I changed it to, which is this one here. I rearranged it so I can see y straight away. So it's going to be 4/3 x plus 2. Let's just go there. So y is going to be 4/3 x plus 2. So I'm just going to feed the x values in one at a time. So I'll start the first one by putting 3 in there. So y is going to equal 4 times 3 over 3 plus 2. Now I didn't make that 12 straight away because I can just cross those out. So y is equal to 6. 4 and 2 is 6. So the first coordinate is going to be 3, 6. So therefore I'll put coordinate at 3, 6 as my first coordinate. All right, let's see if I find the second coordinate, which is going to be y is 4/3 x, or 4x on 3 plus 2. And this time I'm going to choose 3 quarters. So I got 3 quarters, so y is equal to 4 times 3 quarters, all divided by 3 plus 2. Well, the 4 divided by 4 is going to be 1. And now I've got 3 on 3. Well, 3 on 3 is 1. So y is equal to 1 plus 2 is 3. So my other coordinate is going to be, therefore, I put coordinate, oops, you can't see that, sorry. Therefore, coordinate at x was 3 quarters, y has just become 3. So it's going to be 3 quarters, 3. And there is my second coordinate. Now, the next thing we're asked for, I'm looking at the original question here. If I can find it. Oh, here we go. And it says, let's see how long this video is going to be. It's 9 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do the next bit in the next video. So I'm going to stop this, look for the next video, and there'll be your next answer.